I'm going to keep my microphone. I have a lapel mic, but it's connected about a foot away from me. So let me know how this turns out, or make sure everybody can hear me at all. Okay, let's go. It's back pain and flexibility day. So let's start on the mat in Balasana, child's pose. You can start from all fours. So from all fours, shoulders over the wrist, hips over the knees. Bring your big toes together. Take the knees apart a bit. Push the hips towards the heels. And you can fold your arms initially and rest your head on your arms. And keep, if your heels don't touch, your hips don't touch the heels, or your hips don't touch the heels. If your hips don't touch the heels, don't sweat it. Just keep a little pressure there. If you're having problems breathing in this posture, separate your knees a little bit. That should help matters. And rest your head on your arms. This is not comfortable enough. You can swing your arms to your sides and rest your head on the mat. Just about 3 breaths here, please. As we get into the groove of keeping the mouth closed and taking our inhalations and exhalations through the nose. Okay, last breath in, folks. And on the exhale, bring it up to all fours again. And from all fours, cat, cow. Okay, don't remember this. Follow along. As you inhale, take your gaze up. Drop the stomach towards the mat. As you exhale, hunch forward like an angry cat. Separate your shoulder blades. Then as you inhale, reverse that. Go ahead and do some of these on your own if you know what's happening here. But remember to work the pelvis, please. So as you inhale, you're rolling the tailbone up and out. As you exhale, you're rolling the pelvis in, taking your gaze to your waistline and reverse. Doesn't have to be real fast. We get the spinal column working out here, and we're also working into the back as well. Go ahead and exaggerate the movements here. Nice deep inhalations and exhalations with every movement. Couple more here, folks. Last cycle. And bring it to neutral. Okay, active Balasana. So my toes are coming together, my big toes are coming together, knees are coming apart. I'm pushing the hips to the heels and walking the hands forward. The arms are extending. Fingers are spread. Keep the head relaxed. I'm still pushing the hips towards the heels. Those fingers are walking out. You're going to feel this in the shoulders. You're going to feel this in the upper back. Just keep those fingers, those hands moving as far to the front of the mat as you can while you push your hips to the heels. Head is neutral. This is an active child's pose. Elbows are off the mat. Your forehead may be on the mat, but it's probably off the mat at this point. And one more breath here. And ease up just a little, not much. Let's work shoulder to mat. So your arms are still extended. Take your left hand, left arm underneath the right and bring it all the way down to the left shoulder, left cheek. Keep that right hand moving forward on the mat. Keep that left arm moving out. Oh, this is another active Balasana, but it's a shoulder stretch here. They feel a bit on the awkward side of that upper back. Stay engaged with it. Stick with the breath. Awesome. Okay, keep the right hand where it's at. Bring the left hand to its original position. Bring the right arm. Let's do the other side. Oh, I'm feeling this already. So the right arm reaches out to the left side of the mat. The left hand works its way up towards the top of the mat. The hips work towards the heels. Multitasking. Lots of multitasking here. Stick with it and breathe. Few more breaths. Looking good, folks. And recover. Bring it all the way up. All the way to all fours. Woo! Ardha Apanasana. Let's get onto our backs. We'll get onto our backs. And let's start with the left knee. We'll bring the left knee to the left shoulder. Arms on top or behind the left knee, wherever's most comfortable. And squeeze that left knee towards the left shoulder. Now make sure that left leg is to the side just a bit, so it's not directly over the rib cage. And just start to squeeze in a little bit at a time. You're using those biceps to squeeze in. Not doing this all at once, but a little bit with every breath, or maybe every other breath. Use those biceps and squeeze it a little tighter. A little more breaths. Squeeze in and recover. Left leg extends onto the mat. Right knee to the right shoulder. Let's do the other side. Make sure that leg's off to the side, only a little bit here, so we're not directly over the rib cage. I do not want you to break any ribs, which is possible. We're stronger than we think. All right, ease that pressure in just a bit. Working on the ascending colon and the descending colon on the other side. Squeeze it. And yeah, we're still working on the back here, folks. So that hamstring stretching, working into the glutes, into the lower back. Nice. One more breath here. Squeeze in and recover. Right leg extends onto the mat. Oh. Supta Padangusthasana. Go ahead and reach for your strap. Now let's start with the left leg. We'll take the left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Put your strap over that left foot. Grab an end in both hands. Keep the right leg relaxed on the mat. And try to get that left foot directly over the face to start with. Now, as always, if you can reach your peace fingers of your left hand to that left foot, and if you can do so while keeping the head relaxed on the mat, go ahead and make it happen. If you have to lift your head off the mat for any reason to reach that foot, don't worry about it, folks. Just use a strap or a blanket. You'll be fine. Okay, with your head relaxed on the mat, we're trying to get that left foot directly over your face. So you can get a good look at that pedicure of yours, which honestly may not be all that decent considering you can shut in all this stuff. But just, you know what I'm talking about. All right, working into that hamstring. Keep that left leg, that raised leg, as long and elongated as possible. Try not to bend it. If you have to bend at the knee, just ease up on the altitude, on the angle. Then we'll work the angle with time. And that's really the big piece here. With time comes a little more depth. You'll get it. You've already got it. You're doing it. It's getting a little deeper into our practice. All right, a few more breaths here. Looking good. A little more strength in the biceps to bring that left foot further overhead. And wonderful. Okay. Hey, ease up just a little bit. Move the straps into the left hand. The right arm is relaxed on the mat. And drop the left leg out to the left side. Now, any angle is fine with that left foot. You may have to bring that leg in closer to the right leg. Doesn't matter where you're at with this part. For some of us, for some of you, however, you may be able to get that left foot equal to the left shoulder. That may not happen today, but you may be able to get your foot at that angle to where it's equal to your left shoulder. So if you look over your left shoulder, you'll see that left foot. Now, that's not going to be doable with everybody. Our biologies, our physiologies are vastly different. So some of you may have a left leg that's slightly higher than maybe a foot or so off the floor. Others are going to be really low to the floor. No big deal. From where you are right now. Okay, kid's happy. Bring that left leg up And let's cross it over to the other side. I'm going to grab the straps with my right hand and just bring that left leg over. It's a counter stretch. Feels really good on that left leg. My left glute really on the outer sides there, and maybe to the upper rear hamstrings. And recover. Great, let's switch legs. Right foot goes into the strap. Bring my left leg down, and my right putting it into the strap on both sides. Okay, same thing on this side, folks. Let's go ahead and bring that right leg up. Try to get that right foot directly over the face. And maybe this is your side where you can use your base fingers and grab your big toes. Possible this is your day. And if it's not your day, don't worry about it. That's why we have a strap or a blanket. Keep that foot overhead, keep that leg long, keep the left leg relaxed on the mat. Hold here and breathe. Doing great. You should feel a little bit of strain on that back, the right hamstring and calf, and maybe behind the knee. Remember our scale of 1 to 10, where 1 it feels great, 10, well, you'd rather be anywhere else. When it reaches 5.5, I need you to ease up just a little bit. No need for pain in our session. All right, we're looking good. 3 more breaths. Deep breaths right here. Hold it and breathe. Bring that foot a little higher over the plane. And ease up just a little. Move the straps into the left hand or the right hand. And drop the leg over to the right side of the mat. Try to keep that left leg where it's at. Don't scoop the left leg over. We're trying to get that maximum angle here. Maybe some of you have to give up a little bit of the angle, or the foot's a little higher. Go where you're comfortable today. These 3 breaths right here. 3 deep, long breaths. Add a little bit of oomph at the end of each breath to open up that leg a little more. Last breath. And ease up. Bring the leg up. The leg over. I'm moving the strap to the left hand. And yeah, we're stacking the hips on this one. Have to get on the other side. Stacking the hips, absolutely fine. It's a counter pose. You should bring that right leg over to the left side of the mat. I'm feeling it on the inner part of this leg. Feeling it on the inner part of the right leg. Didn't feel it on the other side. But that's the beauty of yoga. Okay, we're happy here. Let's bring it up. Remove the strap. And bring those knees into the chest. Up in asana. So arms on top or behind the knees. Squeeze in. Rock a little bit left and right. And bridge pose. Go ahead and plant the feet on the mat. Legs are bent. Heels are close to the hips. Hands are down on the mat next to your feet. Let's do a standard bridge here. Go ahead and press your feet down. Press your arms down and press the pelvis up. Press the pelvis up as far as we can. Remember, your feet and knees are the same or roughly the same distance apart. Press up. I'm rolling underneath my shoulder blades just a little bit. Pressing the pelvis up a little higher. Our core is engaged, our glutes are engaged, and we are supporting the lower back of this posture. Stay engaged. Give me 2 breaths here. And recover. 1 vertebra at a time. Bring it all the way down. Go ahead and rock your knees. Now, windshield wipe your knees left and right a few times. And roll to the right. And let's sit up. Coming onto our knees. Specifically, your right knee, your left foot forward. Give me a second to get here. Of course, since we're on our knees, you may need a blanket or a towel underneath that right knee. If you're on hardwood floor, make sure that left ankle is slightly in front of the left knee. You're losing your balance. Heel toe that left foot to the left a little more. Work out. Okay, here we go. Let's start with a lunge. We're just going to lunge forward. You're going to feel this in that left hamstring. Start with a lunge. Good. Hands can be on your hips at this point. And let's do a small back bend. Roll the shoulders back. Taking our gaze to the ceiling. If you have any neck issues, keep your head, where you're looking neutral. Keep the shoulders rolling back. The heart can lift towards the ceiling a little bit. And bring it up. Ooh. And we're twisting to the left. So my right hand is on the left knee. Left hand is on the left hip. And I'm twisting to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Maintain your balance. We're here for 2 breaths. Tightening up the twist just a little bit. And recover. Woo. Switch knees. Left knee's down, right foot is forward. As always, I want to make sure that right ankle is slightly in front of the right knee. Work to get your balance here. Hands can be where you'd like at this point on a chair or stool to work your balance, or they can be on your hips. All right, let's do that lunge bit. So lunge forward. You're going to feel this in the right hamstring, maybe also that left quadricep. Good, let's keep the lunge going on. If your hands are on your hips or balancing yourself on a chair, that's groovy. Go ahead and roll the shoulders back. So keep the lunge going forward while the shoulders roll back. Your heart lifts towards the ceiling. Hang in there, we're looking good, folks. This may intensify that stretch of that left quadricep, where your shoulder blades are reaching for each other, and recover. Ooh. Twist time. Left hand, right knee. Twist to the right. Looking over the right shoulder. Working on that balance. We're here for 3 breaths. We've done 1 already. A few more deep breaths. Looking good. Go a little tighter, a little deeper. And recover. Oh, let's recover. Just standing pose. So while we're at home working this, remember your water. At any time you need to get a sip, go ahead and do it. Whether it's water or anything else. Okay, we're going to start into Dasana from our standing posture here. So feet are together or slightly apart. Go ahead and lift all 10 toes. We're trying to spread the toes out into the arches. Toes are out and down. Legs are firm, stomach is in, chest is soft. Shoulders, bring them up, take them back, drop them down. Fingers are energized towards the floor. Chin is slightly tucked. Okay, a nice, easy forward fold. Keep the knees soft, hands on top of the legs. Forward fold, as your fingers reach down the legs, reaching for the mat, top of the feet or the shin. That head relax. Try to keep the legs as long as possible. Keep them as straight as possible. I want you to feel this in that lower back as we try to elongate those muscles back there. About halfway, those hands can rest on the legs. Be a flat back then. Shoulder blades coming together. The shoulders are away from the ear. Inhale. Exhale. Slide the hands down again. Reach through that. Relax the head. We're not forcing ourselves down here. We're just letting gravity do its thing. All right, go ahead and bend the knees a little more and roll up slowly. 1 vertebra at a time. Bring it all the way up. Okay, small back bend here. Hands to hips. Pelvis forward. Lift the heart. And bring it up to neutral. Okay. Now I'm taking my feet apart just a little bit here for a standing twist. Let's twist to the left initially. I'm going to take my left hand to my left hip, my right hand to my left shoulder, and twist to the left, looking over my left shoulder to the back wall. Keep your feet aligned to the front of the mat. Awesome. And recover. Now, right hand on the right hip, left hand to the right shoulder. Twist to the right. There are any number of combinations to put your hands. This is where I'm just working it out today. That twisting action emanates from your lower abdominal, lower torso on up, and recover. Wow, nice. Okay. Our lateral movement. So this will be our bhikkhu side. So let's inhale. Bring the arms up. Bring the fingers together. And we're going to release the index finger and collapse. We're going to collapse all the fingers. Keep the index fingers extended. Bring the arms up. Biceps next to the ears. And initially, let's just work the hips a bit. We'll go to the left and to the right a few times. A few times here. Okay, bring it up to neutral. Okay, re-engage the arms. Keep them nice and long. And push the hips to the left. Bring the torso down to the right. So the hips are pushing to the left. The arms are coming down. The whole torso is coming down to the right. Try to keep those biceps next to the ears. Extend. Breathe. Doesn't matter how far down you come, just keep those hips pushing to the left and bring it up. Oh, nice. All right, other side. Push the hips to the right. Torso comes down to the left. Arms extended and reach. Definitely my tight side here. So keep the hips pushing to the right. The torso comes down to the left. Breathe. Looking good. One more breath and bring it up. Nice. One more breath in. Exhale, arms down to the side. Okay. All right. So worked on laterals. Now let's try for a twist. So from Tadasana, inhale, arms come up, palms come together. Exhale your breath as the hands come down past your third eye to your heart center, and we sit down. This is our Thunderbolt prayer twist. All right, so we're seated. Let's twist. Let's go to the left. We're twisting to the left. That right elbow can rest on that left knee. If your right elbow doesn't reach the left leg, don't sweat it. Go from where you're at. All right, everybody, bring those hips down a little more. I know. We're working into the quadriceps. We're working into the leg muscles. But keep that twist going. And recover to center. We're still seated. Let's twist to the right. This time that left elbow can go to the right leg. Bring those hips down a little more. I want those hips lower than your shoulders if you can. And come back to center. Okay, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Reaching for the mat, lengthening the legs. Nice. And bend the knees softly, roll up slowly. Bring it all the way up. I think we need a back bend from this one. So, hands on hips, pelvis forward, lean back a little bit, lifting your heart towards the ceiling, and recover to neutral. Woo. Shake it off. Okay. All right, so far so good. Forward fold. Let's get a forward fold in here. But we'll take it nice and easy as we do our forward fold. So from Tadasana, or mountain pose, you can keep the knees soft Hands can come down the legs as you reach the mat, top of the feet, or your shins. We'll try to keep the legs as long and straight as we can. The head relaxed. Nice. Now, I want you to add a little bit of oomph as we reach a little deeper. Pull the stomach in. If you're clasping your toes or your ankles or your sides of your mat, that's fine. I want you to bring your face a little closer to your legs. One more breath. And recover. Bend the knees as you roll up. Hands can come on top of the knees as you bring it up nice and easy. Woo! Triangle pose. Utthita Trikonasana. So from the front of the mat, let's start in warrior number 2. We're going to take the right leg back to warrior 2. So if it's been a while for warrior 2 for some of you, that left leg has a slight bend going towards 90. The arms are up. Arms are parallel to the floor. Our chest and pelvis favor the right side of the mat. So my feet are apart quite a bit here. You may not be, as wide, and that's fine. Okay? From here, for triangle, let's lengthen the left legs and straighten out the front leg. Lean forward and rotate the arms. Now that left hand can rest on the left leg. That right arm goes up towards the ceiling. Some of you may have the left fingers on the mat. That's fine, but if you're not reaching the mat without tipping the torso forward, then don't sweat it. I'd rather have the better angle and alignment. Now, if you have any right shoulder issues, that right hand can go to the right hip and roll the right shoulder back. You have your balance, you can look up at the ceiling. Lots of options here. Hang in there and breathe. It's not just about the legs and the balance, but we're working in the upper back muscles with this one. Actually, is that right hand that reaches up towards the ceiling. Nice. One more breath in. Exhale, look at the mat, relax. And let's come back up to Tadasana, or mountain pose. I'm taking a couple of hops here. Woo. Okay, let's get the other side. So from Tadasana, mountain pose, take your left leg back to warrior number 2. Left leg is back. There's a slight bend in the right leg. Arms are up, parallel to the floor. This is warrior number 2. Let's do triangle. Straighten out the front leg, lean forward, and rotate the arms. As I said, some of you may get the right fingertips towards the mat, or you might clasp your peace fingers on your big right toes. More importantly, though, is to keep the shoulders and the arms perpendicular to the floor. Remember your option. If you have any left shoulder issues, that left hand can go on the left hip. Other than that, keep that left arm energized towards the ceiling. You've got your balance. Look towards the ceiling. Reach. Breathe. Looking good. Both legs are elongated. Gripping into the mat a bit. Your core is engaged. Awesome. Inhale. Exhale, release the top hand. Look at that right foot and let's step up. Ooh, just a couple steps here. All right. We're looking pretty good. Okay, let's do one balancing posture tonight. We're going to do a version of airplane, but we're going to focus in on the glutes on this one. So let's balance on the left leg. Take your right foot back so you're on your big right toes. Keep your torso nice and tall. Arms relaxed by your side. Okay, I want you to start by lifting the right leg up. Don't bring the torso down. Just lift the right foot off the mat behind you. Go as high as you can. Yeah, that right glute's engaged. As a matter of fact, we're not going to bring the torso down that much. You can bring it forward a little bit. I'd rather you put more energy into lifting that right leg as high as you can. Right leg's working, All right, lats are working. Yeah, that's it. And recover. Concentrated, tight movement. Nice movement. Okay, other side. Ground down on the right leg. Bring your left foot back. You're on your big left toes. Arms are relaxed by your sides. And bring the left foot off the mat behind you. That's it. Just lift it up as far as you can. Try not to bring the torso down just yet. And now bring the torso forward a little bit. But I'd rather you keep the concentration and that energy in that left leg. Lift it as far as you can without bringing the torso down too much. Oh yeah. Legs are warming up now. No doubt. Lift, breathe, and recover. Wonderful. Padagusasana. Okay, this time we're going to reach for our toes. These fingers to your big toes. If you cannot reach your big toes, grab your ankles or your shins, or you can reach behind your legs and clasp your hands, clasp your wrists behind your knees. Okay, here we go. Keep your feet about hips width apart. This will be a lot easier for this one. Start with hands on hips. Inhale, lean back just a little. Exhale, forward fold, and release your hands. Fingers to your big toes. Grab your ankles. Or clasp your hands. I'll turn it here. Clasp your hands behind your legs. Okay, wherever you're at. I want you to inhale, take a look at the top of your mat. Exhale and hold. Wherever you're gripping, hold. Think about kissing your knees, your thighs, your shins, wherever you're at. Bring your face to your legs. Pull the stomach in. Your breath is restricted. Got it? Hang in there. Your head relaxed. Do not look anywhere in front of you. Just keep the head relaxed. You're looking at your legs and the wall behind you. Hold. Hold. And release. And roll up slowly. Go ahead and bend your knees as you roll up. Nice and easy. Once you get up to standing, small back bend. My hands are on my hips. Pelvis is forward. Lift the heart. And bring it to neutral. Sphinx pose. We're on the mat. We're going to lie down on our forearms. We're going to lie down on our stomachs. But we'll be on our forearms. So chin and chest are lifted. So a little bit of passive work into that low back. The legs are relaxed. What's just happening here? All right, let's get into the core work. Yeah, we got to do a little bit of core. We'll do plank. Come onto your toes. One nice, easy motion. Lift the pelvis. Keep your head neutral. Your core's in, and we're supporting that lower back. You might actually push the heels towards the wall behind you. Yep, shoulders are engaged. Biceps are engaged, shoulders, upper back, core. Got a lot of work going on. And recover. Come back to Sphinx pose. We've got one more plank to do. So my feet are flat, legs are relaxed, glutes are relaxed. The only pressure happening really is from the biceps and shoulders. All right. All right, so good. Number 2. You're on your toes and lift the pelvis off. Now a few inches. I'm actually actively pushing my heels towards the wall behind me. Core is in. Looking good. Couple of breaths right here. We've got this. And recover. Nice. And bring it all the way down. Wow. 2 breaths right here. I'm folding my arms and resting my chin on my arms. And from here, Balasana, child's pose. So I'm going to push up to all fours, big toes together, knees apart, and hips to heels. Then I'm going to fold my arms again and just rest my head on the arm. Right. Love this, folks. Ashanottanasana. Let's sit down on our mat, legs in front. Okay, so if you've had an interesting back day, you're more than welcome because this is a seated forward fold. Now, you can bend your legs. You can actually put a block or a bolster underneath your knees if you like. Lots of options here. For those of you that are feeling pretty good, you can put a block underneath your heels. It's going to make you work a little deeper, a lot deeper into hamstrings. And you can also sit on the block if you've got some tight hips, like I do. All right, let's do this. Paschimottanasana, seated forward fold. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for your toes. If you're unable to reach your toes, you've got a strap you can use, or a towel to put around the feet. Keep your eyesight in the front of the mat, beyond your feet. Not look at your knees, don't look at your waistline. We're trying to keep a flat back. For those of you with bent knees, that's great. No problem there. Trying to keep the stomach on the thighs. That'll help us keep a flat back. Press our stomach into the thighs. And with time, you might actually start to slide your heels forward. Come a little further forward. We've got 3 more breaths here. Make them count. Deep, long breaths. Try to keep the mouth closed. Get a little more air. Push out a little more air. One more breath. And recover. Nice and easy, folks. Go ahead and roll the torso up. Hands next to the hips. Roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart towards the ceiling. And recover. Okay. Mariachi. Let's do one of the mariachi twists. Let's start with the right leg. Bend the right leg. And we're going to twist into that right leg. So I'm going to use my left hand to grab hold of the right leg. The right arm, right hand is going to go behind me to support, keep my torso up nice and tall. And we're twisting to the right. Over that right shoulder again. Getting some great massage action as we squeeze the right leg into the lower abdominal region. Squeeze, breathe, and twist. Twist, and twist, and recover. Switch sides. Extend the right leg out. Bend the left leg. And this time, that left arm, left hand is going to support the torso. Try to keep this tall as possible. I'm going to hook my left leg, and let's twist to the left. Over that left shoulder. Keep it tight, tight as you can. Twist. The head just follows along. Try not to force the head or the neck to go too deep here. Want this to stem from that lower back. And recover. Oh, nice. Take that left leg, extend it out. Shake it out a bit here. Great work, folks. Let's lie down. First, your thought over the busy. So we lie down, legs are bent. Go ahead and drop those knees. Windshield wipe the legs just a couple of times, left and right. That does a really good job to not loosen up that lower back. And drop the knees to the left. Try to keep that right shoulder on the mat. Arms relaxed on your sides. And then you can look over the right shoulder. Here for 3 breaths. And recover. Let's bring the knees up one at a time or together and drop them to the right side. We're looking over the left shoulder. And yeah, you do have options here. You can kick that top leg out or cross the left leg over the right leg. You got lots of options, but just doing what I'm doing right now, you're doing great. Getting that awesome counter twisting action in the spinal column. 3 breaths right here. Bring the knees up. Apanasana. Bring the knees into the chest. I know I love this posture so much. It's also known as wing removing pose. Squeeze the knees in. You can rock a little bit left and right. And extend the legs onto the mat. All right, so the legs are out onto the mat. Toes are falling open. Arms relaxed by yourselves. I want you to give yourselves time. 7 slow, relax breath. Release Shrushai, pranayama breath. Actively release any tension, toes, legs. It sinks into the body. Just the tension in the shoulders, fingers. Around the mouth, the cheeks. 3 more deep, but relax, rest. Slowly bring some movement back into the fingers. The arms can come up. Rotating the hands, working into the wrists. Arms can come overhead if you'd like. Point the toes, pulse again. And recover. Bring the knees up slightly and roll to the right. And let's sit up to a comfortable seated posture. Any seated posture is fine. Three more breaths right here. Comfortable, relax, and there is nothing to worry about at this point. It's a deep inhalation. Bring the arms up and overhead. Palms come together. Exhale the breath as the hands come down, pass your third eye to your heart center. Another great session for some really awesome people. Thank you, and namaste.